Hey, what's going on, dudes? My name is TDC and welcome back to my crazy-eyed series, SkyFactory 3. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Dudes, I've been doing a little bit of work around here, not too much. I just started playing, I just got off work, and I did want to mention, if you can see up here on the top right-hand side of the screen, or top left-hand, I'm sorry, I went ahead and I moved it to single player. I wasn't having any issues with the server, but I just didn't like that clock was like running up constantly. So I moved it over to a single player world and I updated the clock. So I just reset the clock. That's why it looks like that. And then I do have to say I added a couple of mods to this pack. Unfortunately, this pack does not include applied energistics, and I didn't like that, so I applied applied energistics into this pack. We still have refined storage, which I think that how we're going to kind of work this is we're going to kind of tier our way up. I know refined storage is almost just as powerful as AE2, but I like the auto crafting in AE2 much better than refined storage. So we will use refined storage for kind of some basic storage and basic crafting things, stuff like that, you know, trying to keep things tidy. But when we finally get into the point where we're doing a lot of auto crafting and different crazy things like that, we will move up to applied energistics. But the problem is with applied energistics, we're going to need something called skystone dust, and we can't get skystone or anything like that. So I think we're just going to have to do a trade. My idea is, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Gesundheit. My idea is that we will trade a nether star for a stack of skystone, and then I think with the once we have skystone, we can grind it up and do whatever else we need to get the dust. I think uses. Yeah, not real sure. But the reason we need skystone is for this guy right here, the ME controllers. So we may just end up trading ourselves for a stack of these skystone blocks or something. But we'll cross that bridge when it gets here. And I also added AE2 stuff, which is a mod that goes along with applied energistics 2, which makes things like super easy. But it is a little expensive to get into, so I'm hoping that won't be too bad. But like I said, that's much later on down the road. And then the last mod that I added, which really I shouldn't add another mod called inventory tweaks, just so I can like shift click and space click stuff out of my inventory, because that's super annoying not to be able to do that. I don't like not having inventory tweaks in a modded Minecraft series. But the last one is quantum flux. Now, you guys might be familiar with this mod. We've been using this one for quite a while in other mod packs and stuff like that. But the reason I did this one is because they've got a really good way of moving wireless power that is not too terribly expensive, and it's not very overpowered either, which I like. But they also add this item magnet from Quantum Flux, and all the magnets that I've seen from SkyFactory 3 so far, they're okay. Don't get me wrong, they're okay. The one from Botania, and then you have the one from Draconic Evolution, which is really good, but I like the Quantum Flux one, man. It's just me. I like the Quantum Flux. So I added those mods. Hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. We're not going to be relying on those mods too terribly until we get to the Applied Energistics 2 stuff. But like I said, we're going to try to use all the mods that we have available to us. So storage drawers, refined storage, and then not Quantum Flux, Applied Energistics. So we got that done. Did I already tell you that I built all this up? I might have. We have a sheep. Sheep finally spawned. It took forever, man. And he spawned just like right in my face. I was over here doing all of this stuff around the edge here with the fences, and he just popped up. So hopefully we get another one, and then we can actually start breeding those guys, and we could actually get some food from those, which wouldn't be a bad idea. But nothing yet. Pop out a buddy, man. Come on. But yeah, so today I want to take a look at doing the auto hammer and getting that going. This whole smashing blocks and stuff like that is just not working for me. Auto packager? I don't want that. Auto hammer. This guy here. We have the auto compressed hammer, which is a little bit more than what we can do right now. So we need a compressed diamond hammer and then a bunch of steel. So we also might want to try to get up the auto sieve as well. Auto sieve. Excuse me. I'm from Texas. And I don't know. We got to get some power that goes along with it. And I'm not quite sure what would be the best way. Generator. Excuse me if I could spell. Generator. We have these guys from Simple Generators, which we might take a look at. The culinary generator, I think this is kind of like the extra utilities generators, isn't it? Furnace generator. Ooh, okay. Furnace. I thought there was another step up from this. Maybe they got rid of that. That one wouldn't be too terrible, but I don't know how much power it generates. So furnace generator tier 2. So we need vibrant crystal for that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can try this out. I haven't seen anybody else use this type of power, so it might be kind of interesting. We do need. Oh, we don't need treated sticks. We can just use normal sticks for this. Yeah, so maybe we should do that. But first, I've got everything in my inventory to go ahead and make the auto hammer, and we need 2 of these guys, the weighted pressure plates, and then we need 6 iron around the outside, and then the hammer, diamond hammer, here in the middle. And actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I made up a diamond hammer just so I could have one on my person. Oh, and check this out too. This is really cool. We can put this diamond hammer on our tinker's pick, and it gives it the smashing. So smash, baby, yeah, break things into smaller things. So I believe that this will give us the ability to basically auto repair our hammer if we ever need to. So we could just use a pick to go from cobble to gravel, gravel to sand, sand to dust, that sort of thing. So that might be kind of useful, even though we're setting this up. It may not be like the best thing to do right now, but I decided that I was going to go ahead and wait until I get some more materials to make a better Tinker's Construct pick. So I don't know, that might be a cool little modifier to put onto it, but it also might be a really bad one too. So I may make like a separate smashing hammer or something. I don't know, we'll have to see. But so we have our auto hammer dude, and it looks like it takes a hammer or 2, and it uses 20 RF per tick. Okay, so we need to do the power thing. So let's see, we're gonna need redstone, unfortunately, and I'm 1 piece of redstone short. I have 8 pieces of redstone right now, but we can go ahead and make this hammer. So we need 2 iron, 2 sticks, and a piece of string. That'll be fine. 1, 2, and 2 iron, right? So we can get this going, and then we should be able to make all the other things this hammer allows us to make. Alright, so there's that guy, engineer's hammer. And then how many plates did we need? We need 4 iron plates, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7 iron altogether. Which, how much do I have in here? Iron. I've got 6, and we can just take another one from over here. Perfect. Wrong way? There we go. And then how does this work? Do we just do like that? Okay, so there's our 3. And then I believe it was like that, right? No, in the corners. Oh, we need 1 more. Whoops. Give me that. And then we can go doom, doom, doom. Like that. And then we need a furnace and a block of redstone. So what I'm going to have to do is, unfortunately, I'm going to have to sift up a bunch more dust to get another piece of redstone, and then I think we can get this going. I'm also going to have to make some conduit from Ender.io, which I'll go ahead and show you that because I'm going to go ahead and do that while I'm off camera too. So conduit, this guy here. So that's some conductive iron, which molten conductive iron. Can we do this in the smeltery? Ooh, we can. That's interesting. I don't know if I'm going to go that route though. I'll probably go this way, but I need power, don't I? How does that work? So maybe we should do the Stirling generator? I don't know. I'm going to have to figure all this out, but that's the recipe for the conduit and stuff like that, so we can transfer power around through some wires, and hopefully that'll work. So give me a little bit. I'm going to do some stuff, and we'll be back. Okay, so we got a couple things here. We've got our furnace generator all ready to go, fire energy. And then we have our alloy smelter, which we're going to need to get some of this red alloy or conductive iron, whatever it's called. Now I'm hoping that this will power this if it's just sitting right next to it, and we are just going to set everything up here right now for the time being, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of charcoal here. I've got just some smelting up right now. That way we've got a little bit of extra. If we throw that in there, are you powering up? You are. Alright, so we need... Oh no, what are you making? Oops. Print... Okay, that's the refined storage thing. We want this to be on alloys only. Let's put in about 10 pieces of iron, and then we'll do... Actually, it really just depends on how much redstone we have, which is 1. Great! Okay. Actually, you know what we can do now? Is we can put this guy on the other side of this. And I don't think it's getting power because this is still filling up. So we'll find out. We'll go ahead and throw that in there, get that going. That should give us some of the conductive iron that we're going to need for the conduits. But let's see. Are you going to fill up? Let's go ahead and grab some cobble that we can toss in there and just kind of see how this whole process works. So if this works, then what we can do is we can kind of build a stair-step system. So we have like a cobble gen that feeds into this guy, and then it should suck the gravel out of this guy and put it into another one. Okay, you're full. And now you are taking power. Okay, cool. So we should just be able to let this guy do its thing, right? Oh, oh, so much better. If we throw that in there, does it go faster? Is it going faster? I can't tell. Maybe? We put you in there? No, I can't put you in there. It looks like it's going a little faster. If we make another one of those, I don't mind using the diamonds, though we're probably going to end up needing these for something else here in a minute. I'm not hungry. Let's go ahead and sleep off this rain because it gets a little loud. But I wonder if we put 2 hammers in there if it's going to go twice as fast. I don't know really if that's the case. It probably doesn't work that way, but we'll find out, I suppose. Let's put you here. Like so. And where are you? There you are. Throw you in there. Are you going like super fast now? You look like you're going super fast. That's much faster than just 1. That's for sure. Okay, so that's a good investment. I like it. And we should be able to feed this guy in. Oh, look at it go! Look at it go! That's cool. So if I take that out, there's 2. Take that out, there's 1. Okay, so it was built with the diamond hammer, and if we put these in there, that's really neat that it doesn't take durability on the hammers. I was afraid if we put stuff in here, it was just going to start draining the durability on them. But I like that. That's really, really nice. And this guy does 80 RF per tick. This only uses 20 RF per tick, so that is a surplus, and this will slowly start to fill up, so that's good. And then we can go ahead and grab some more charcoal just to kind of throw it in there for right now. Just to kind of fill this whole buffer up if we need it. And then... Oh no, it is using durability. Dang it. But it doesn't look like it's using durability every time. Is it? No. Okay, so we're just not gonna worry about it. Let it do its thing. That'll be fine. So we got the auto hammer up and going. Now we just need some redstone. So I got to let this guy do its whole thing and get this down to dust so we can get some more redstone to make some more conductive iron so we can make some conduits. Oh, I forgot to mention to you guys too that we had a little boo-boo. We had an explosion. Oh god, this thing is filling up. Let's take all the loot bags. Loot bags, be mine. Oh, look at all these goodies, man. This is awesome. I'm coming for the ender pearls, so we'll put you back for right now. And I guess we might as well open all these. Why not? I'm really hoping that with these guys you can shift right click them on the chest. I think we showed that last episode. Can you work for me, please? Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I'm not real sure why. But I'm hoping that if we get a controller, like a drawer controller, that we could shift right click on. Why? Are you full? You're not full. you go. You work on that one for whatever reason. Let's just do all these real quick. But with the drawer controller, if we can drop all of these guys onto the controller, if it will auto sort into the system, I'm hoping. We'll open this one. Ooh, manual mill. That's handy. Whoop. Oh, okay. No. Give me this. Give me that. Throw you in there. Thank you. Oh, it's such a long process though. What did we get? We did get a chance cube. That's cool. A focus sash. I don't know what that does. No clue. Good prismarine. Why don't you stack? There you go. Redstone. Have I been getting redstone this entire time? No. I thought maybe I was. Dang it. I could use redstone. We are getting some of these chest movers from Chest Transporter. No idea what that does. We got a hen house, which is something to do with the chickens. For fertilizer, that'll come in pretty handy. And what else do we have going on here? Not much, it looks like. So, I don't know. Pretty cool stuff, right? But let's use these ender pearls real quick because we need to make some pulsating iron so we can make some item conduits from Ender IO. And that's just kind of the other way around. So that's iron and an ender pearl. And the other interesting thing is I guess you can make this stuff in the smeltery. I did not realize that all these recipes were compatible with the Tinker's Construct stuff. So that's really useful. I don't know if I want to use all of these ender pearls. So let's just go ahead and use 2 of them for the time being. Are you done? You're done. And let's just go ahead and top you off with the gravel. We'll get some sand going. But we got that one, and then that should be enough actually, because we just need the nuggets. And I've got the conduit binder here. And so now we should be able to do this like so. We'll do this 3 times. That we get some item conduit from Ender IO. Perfect. And then we can do that with the pulsating iron or the, what is this called? Conductive iron. And there we go. We have a little bit of power conduit to go along with it. So what we can do is we can now string the power out of this guy into some other machines if we find it necessary. But I'm thinking what we should do next. Why is the pattern or the texture goes white for a second? I'm not real sure what causes that. But what I'm thinking we should do next is make a couple more of these guys and then kind of string them out. And I believe that we can set it up in such a way that we can round robin. So when this guy makes, for instance, right now it's making sand, right? So we should be able to set up the item conduits to round robin, which would put 1 sand into a storage drawer designated for sand, and then it should also send 1 sand, or the next sand, to the next auto hammer. And we can kind of set it up that way so we have like stuff on hand and it just auto processes the whole time too. I think that might be a little more useful than what we have going on here. So instead of just like doing 1 at a time, if we could just get it to round robin through all of the different materials at once, I think that would be pretty good. So I need to get some stuff together. I think we're going to try to, I think we can upgrade these things, can't we? Cobblegen? Cobblegen. Yeah. So we just take one of these and surround it with iron. The next one surround it with diamonds. Blaze rods. Okay, and then emeralds. Okay, so we can get this up to this one. And then we can use that for this machine over here. So let me get some stuff together and then we'll try to get this all going. I think we can do it. Okay, so let's try to figure this out real quick. Actually, you know what? We need to pull this out one. Give me you. Whoops. Put the torch back. Alright. So we need our cobblestone generator to be right here. There it is. So this is upgraded to tier 2. Hopefully this produces cobblestone kind of quickly. I'm not exactly sure how fast it's going to be, but we need our first one there. Right, and I only had enough diamonds to make 2 of these guys, so on top of the one that we already had. So we're not going to be able to get all the way down to dust right now, but it should be a start. And then we're just going to use a hopper coming out of here, and that should start filling up there, right? Okay, and then I think that we can... Do we want these to space apart? Probably. I think that's how it should work. So once this starts getting power, we should be able to extract, and then we'll set this to round robin, and then we'll put this to insert, right? And then we'll do the same thing on this side. So extract, round robin, insert. And then I suppose we can go ahead and put this right here for now. And then we can run the power down like this. Whoops, placing conduit all over the place. Now, my other question is, did that hold its power after breaking it? It did not. Ah, oh, that's a bummer. Okay, so how quickly is this guy? That's pretty quick. That's about the equivalent of having 2 of those guys like I had over there. So that's not bad. All right, so we lost. Oh, you know what? I think we lost all of the coal that we had in this thing too. I'm pretty sure it didn't go through all that coal. Let's break this real quick. Let's do some testing. Alright, so we're gonna put 1 piece of coal, 2 pieces of coal. So it's breaking down the first one. Are we gonna get a piece of coal back? Oh, we did. I guess it just burned through everything. Okay, good to know. Now we know. But it doesn't store power, which is kind of a bummer. Alright, so this guy should be... Oh, I guess it's gonna fill up this one first. Maybe I shouldn't have put that there. We'll let this thing run out of power real quick, just so we don't waste any. Alright, it should be done. Which one did it start filling up? None of them? Alright, so we'll put this guy, we'll take you out. And we'll put you right there. Okay. Just that way it doesn't like auto or like baby this one. It should start distributing the power all over the place. Yeah. So that's what we want. And so now let's go grab some storage drawers, which I think I have a couple of extra over here. Basic, those are 2x2s. Those are the 2x2s. I need the normal ones. Do we not have any normal ones? I thought we did. Let's go ahead and make a couple of these guys, I suppose. And I think if I remember the recipe right, it's like this. So we need 4 total. And I think it's just like that. Basic drawer. Okay, cool. Now we'll find out if this actually does the round robin thing. We want this to be insert. That's set to insert. This is just set to extract, round robin enabled, and then we'll do active without signal. Okay, so 4. Yeah, it's splitting it up evenly, which is nice. And then we can do this one there, and then I'm not gonna worry about cobble. I suppose we really don't need it. Extract, round robin enabled, right? Why are you getting all of the sand? We need some sand to go in here too, please. Oh, we gotta set this. Insert. Okay, so there we go. That's what we want. And then we just got to make another one of these guys. We can set that up like right here, and that'll be for dust. So now we have pretty much, for the most part, it's not completely infinite. Ooh, you know what? Solar panels. Do we have solar? We do. What do these take? Basic capacitor, daylight sensor. Okay, so we need quartz and stuff for that. That's like a whole nother thing. Solar panel actually additions. Can't do that yet. Definitely can't do the environmental tech stuff yet. But that would be a good power source for this guy. Whoops. To get this going. So, not a bad idea. Alright, well, we got some basic processing going on. And then I guess the next thing to do would be to split this off and start sieving it with the auto sieve. How much do these things cost? That's glass, more iron, and then more sieves. Okay, so that's not terrible, but we are definitely running low on iron. This is all I have left after doing all of this stuff here. So I think for now I am just going to kind of let these go for a little bit. I'm going to sift a bunch of this stuff to get everything that I need. Hopefully I can go ahead and make another one of these auto hammers here, and I guess for the time being we'll speed this one up, right, since I think this would be the bottleneck. I think it looks like this is kind of holding steady at like right at 6. But this is going through its thing. Okay, yeah, so that's not terrible. And this thing has no excess, so that takes a while to get some of the dust. Okay. Oh, I guess we don't actually need to sieve or hammer the dust, do we? We could just take the dust out of here and put it into a storage drawer. I guess why don't we do that? And then we don't have to open up the machine. That makes a little bit more sense. Alright, so we'll set you to insert, if I can get the tab. There it is. Insert. And then we'll set you to extract and right through. Sweet. Alright dudes, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the episode here for today. It's been a little bit rambly. We got some automation set up here for today, which is awesome. This is a big step forward. And then we should be good to go for next episode. I think next episode, what do we want to do? There's so many different things I want to do, and I gotta figure it out. So maybe I'll have a plan before we start, and we can kind of pick it up there. But anyways, dudes, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for coming to hang out with me today. Really, really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. All right? Thanks so much for watching. Peace. Bye.